lead. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys also unbeaten on the year, two of the league's best going head-to-head in this one. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Another run, and again, it's Allen. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's third down.
They'll look to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Hurts going to hold on to this one, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Is that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses were saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that, saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive and only led to a field goal for 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10.
He's taken down at the
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Second down.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They come up now on third down and 4 to go.
Don't touch that! Don't touch this out!
To the air again. Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Don't touch that!
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Big play coming up, third and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6. He'll look to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Carry here for Vaughn. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
And it's third down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gain of 7. And the Cowboy first down.
Here we go, here we go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
At the 4-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Eagles 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Crazy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Vaughn, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
In punt formation.
The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
At the 15.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go back to Allen. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Pick up the 2 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's punt. It's Mitchell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the air one more time. That one, take it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will get out in front 17-7. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing,
yeah, my fault. It's
going to be
ball too.
spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
I just woke up. My brain's not working.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 1st down, it's Hurts. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the 1st-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He is at his best when the lights are brightest. 4 touchdown passes for him on the night. The Vikings with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Colts move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the Seahawks quarterback, part of a big game for him, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing. The Seahawks move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 17. To 7 as this drive starts. 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
The left side, caught by Lamb. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a 1st down for Philly.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. A pass caught by Saquon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts again. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the Cowboys 31-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
35-yard line.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
That's another Eagles 1st down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts using the pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of
Last
2.
play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
38-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
Makes it
3rd down.
and 12 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one complete to Brown. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. That's Goddard in motion. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are back within 6. Kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Vaughn. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. Running is Vaughn, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
17.
He's becoming like a really big play guy for me. I expected him to make some, like, you know, deep
Third
passes.
downs,
But,
Mike,
like,
those are quarterback
When I
downs.
need him, he's
Those are the
always-
downs where you
Mitchell
tend to
always
find
comes
yourself
through
in
when I
a
need him.
must-pass
Always.
situation.
Fucking love
And
that
that's
guy.
where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On the ground, it's Vaughn. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Cowboys.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Vaughn. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
He's got room to roam. And they're in business now. He is... out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
let me tell you, man, this is a tough team to run on. Jesus Christ.
Brings up 2nd and
They're just stacked, man. I can't run on this goddamn team.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Now It is first and goal. Allen. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past.
Yeah, man, you just can't run on this team. They close every fucking hole. And I love seeing it, but my God, it's fucking tough to run on. It's hard to run on.
Now they'll set up to throw. And
like, why are my drags and my screens, they all of a sudden do ballerina fucking twirls every single time. Like I can't throw the
hitter
the
here. And what
purpose of
you're
that play is to
hoping for,
throw
Mike, is
to a
that the
guy
defense
and
can't
fucking
react quickly enough
and
because the
stride
ball's
on the
coming
run.
out so high.
But every time he just has to, even if the ball's
holding him
placed well, he
to
just
just
has
a
to
short
turn
game.
around like a ballerina.
And he's into the end zone.
He just spin around. I mean, it slows his momentum down.
Braylon Allen, touchdown Dallas. It's his third touchdown on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, that was just kind of high and throw it.
Was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2.
Throw that ball.
The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively. To able to get that stop. They can at least come off the field and catch their break.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. A first down throw for Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Hurts to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an eagle. First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's taken in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd down at the 49-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. Rolling to the left. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it happened.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd
Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive.
I'm actually considering signing another running back. That was one I had my eye on. This guy Allen, he's good. He's just not real effective starting. So I'm kind of glad there was an injury. I could see he's not the best at really. He's not great at really anything. It's a problem.
It's Allen, and he finds some space.
Well, if I got a hole, he's fine. He's fast.
Gain of 7
I don't know, maybe
on 1st down. Ball on the 47.
But I just feel like he's not really much of a factor in the game.
2nd down and 2.
The Eagles' 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Complete to number 84.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And he'll get about 5. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
Second and 5. At the 33-yard line.
Here comes Allen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. First down. Dallas.
On the handoff, and it's Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second and 5. They'll run with Allen. The ball's out.
Okay, what the fuck was that? Oh my God, dude.
Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, and in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
They'll drop to throw. That's called in at the 2. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
It's now second and goal.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Here it is, fourth down and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Now or never, they'll throw him, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much, and that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.